Here we are back at lawhub.lsac.org, going to go into logical reasoning drill set number 1 and question number 10 to see another way that highlighting can help with even the most complex questions. So we just click through to question number 10, and as always, we're going to select the highlight tool and we are going to read the task first. So number 10 starts. The claim that it is mistaken for literary critics to dismiss the artistic achievement of the novels plays which one of the following roles in the novelist argument? So, this is what is known as a method of argument. And actually, you can see here the use of the eraser tool because I mishighlighted and I want to make sure that my highlights are accurate. And I'm trying to pick up with plays which one of the following roles in the novelist's argument. Now, that's what the task is, but we also will need to highlight in a different color what the actual statement is. And that's the claim that it is mistaken for literary critics to dismiss the artistic achievement of the novel. So, whenever we identify that statement in the paragraph, we're going to want to highlight that in pink, but we're still going to highlight our conclusion in orange so we can differentiate between what we're being asked to evaluate and the overall conclusion of the argument. So, going back to the paragraph, we read from the novelist rather than have characters trade unusually well crafted lines or spout improbably, improbably polished speeches, my novels realistically portray human dialogue. Okay, so that's just a statement of fact, not a conclusion. Some literary critics dismiss the artistic achievement of these novels, but they are mistaken in doing so. Well, that is the claim we're being asked to evaluate. So it really is this, but they are mistaken in doing so. But I'll highlight the whole thing because it's mistaken. We're talking about the critics and we keep going. Their basis for this view is their belief that it is easy to write natural sounding dialogue. It is not. However, even if it were, that would not count in the least against the novel's artistic merit. Well, now we've got to go find what our conclusion is. And I'm actually going to switch to the orange because our conclusion is that these critics are mistaken in doing the thing that is the claim that we're being asked to evaluate the role of. So we've just found this claim is our conclusion. And if you recognize what the role is directly, these questions can go pretty quickly as far as evaluation. But you're still going to want to use your highlight tool to find the reason, although we know that basically at this point, we just got to find the answer choice that says this claim is our conclusion from the novelist. So choice A, it is a tangential comment. It is absolutely not a tangential comment. It is the conclusion. Choice B, it is one of two premises. Well, no, it is not a premise. It is the conclusion. So we eliminate choice B. Choice C, it is the conclusion. This is like the only time we might actually just move forward at this point and not even look at choices D and E. But again, best practice says at least look. You can get rid of them quickly. So let's do that now. Choice D, it is a premise, is absolutely not a premise. It is an intermediary conclusion that establishes the overall conclusion. Absolutely not. It is our main conclusion. So you can see, even with a two-part role in the method of argument kind of task, you can still evaluate this using our highlighting tools. And you can still highlight the conclusion. You just have an extra highlight color for whatever the statement is that you're being asked to evaluate. And you can see once you break these down, they can be relatively easy, especially if the statement that you're being asked to evaluate is clearly the main conclusion of your argument, as it is here in question number 10 from drill set number 1 over at LawHub.